Welcome. In the next few minutes, we will journey through 10 powerful verses from the Bible about strength in hard times. These scriptures are chosen not just to be memorized, but to help calm the heart, bring peace to the mind, and give strength in the quiet hours. So settle in, perhaps in a comfortable space, and let each verse speak into your spirit. 1. Psalm 46 verse 1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. In times when the ground beneath us seems to shake, this verse reminds us that we have a shelter that doesn't collapse. The word refuge speaks of a place of safety, and strength speaks of an inner power that holds even when circumstances are dark. Imagine standing in the midst of a storm. Thunder rumbles, waves crash. Everything around you seems chaotic. Yet you are in a fortress. You are in someone's strong arms. This verse doesn't promise the storm won't hit, but it promises you won't be alone in it. It encourages you to lean into that refuge, to let your heart rest in the truth that your strength doesn't depend on your own effort, but on the one who holds you. Let that sink in, let your breathing soften, and allow the idea of a steady foundation bring you ease. 2. Isaiah 41 verse 10. So do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Here we're given a promise of presence. I am with you, a promise of divine identity. I am your God, and a promise of active support. I will strengthen you, uphold you. When your spirit trembles, when tomorrow looks heavy, this verse invites you to release the burden of trying alone. Notice the shift from your fear to his presence, from your weakness to his strength. Uphold you paints a picture of being held, carried, supported. Let that imagery wash over you. In the stillness, allow yourself to receive help rather than just trying to muster the strength. You are being upheld. 3. Isaiah 40 verse 31. But those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. This verse offers a deep, restorative promise. Renewal. Strength doesn't just continue, it is refreshed. Imagine an eagle rising above difficulties, seeing the bigger picture, gliding unburdened. That's the promise. The phrase, hope in the Lord, means looking beyond the immediate and anchoring in the truth of who he is. And as you do, your strength is renewed. The run and not grow weary, and walk and not faint acknowledges that there are long paths ahead, but also that you don't have to fall because of them. When you find your pace, when you lean into hope, the journey shifts from struggle to steady progress. 4. Philippians 4 verse 13. I can do all things through him who gives me strength. This New Testament verse speaks directly into hard seasons. The apostle knew what it was to face hunger, need, plenty, and emptiness, and yet he declares he can do all things through Christ who strengthens him. But note, it's not about superhuman self-effort. It's about dependence. He doesn't say, I will do all things because I'm strong. He says, I can do all things because he gives me strength. When you're in a place of weariness, remind yourself, your strength is not first your own. It is the gift you receive. Let that relieve the pressure of having to perform and instead rest in receiving. 5. Deuteronomy 31 verse 6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Strength and courage are called forth here, not as something we generate alone, but as a posture because God goes with us. The promise, he will never leave you nor forsake you, assures presence beyond circumstances. So when fear creeps in, when opposition looms, the verse invites you to stand in the truth that you are accompanied. You can face what comes because you are not facing it alone. That gives a calm boldness, a courage infused by assurance. 6. Joshua 1 verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. This is a command wrapped in a promise. Be strong and courageous may sound like an instruction, but the foundation is the promise. The Lord your God will be with you wherever you go, in every valley, every mountaintop, every classroom, every job, every dream, every interruption. God is present. Strength isn't just for one moment. It's for every moment of going. And courage isn't just bravery. It is trust in presence despite the unknown. Let this settle, you go forward not alone. 7. Psalm 18 verse 2. The Lord is my rock, my fortress and my deliverer. My God is my rock, in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold. Here we find multiple metaphors for God. Rock, fortress, deliverer, shield, stronghold. Each one paints a picture of strength at many levels. When your foundations feel shaky, God is described as a rock. When you feel besieged, He is your fortress. When you feel overwhelmed, He is your deliverer. When you feel vulnerable, He is your shield. And horn of my salvation speaks of power lifting you up. In the quiet of the night, let these words echo. You are anchored, protected, delivered, upheld. Strength is not just the stiffening of the will. It is the letting go into a secure place. 8. Psalm 73 verse 26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God remains the strength of my heart and my portion forever. This verse acknowledges something deeply real. The body fails, the heart falters. There are moments when physical energy wanes, emotional resilience cracks, and the future seems uncertain. Yet in that moment it declares, God remains. He is the strength of my heart. He is my portion, my internal inheritance, not depending on circumstances, not based on what I have or can do, but completely anchored in Him. For hard nights, sleepless hours, heavy burdens, this verse provides rest. You don't have to pretend you're strong. You can admit you're weak and lean into the unwavering. 9. Exodus 15 verse 2. The Lord is my strength and my song. He has become my salvation. This is my God, and I will praise Him, my Father's God, and I will exalt Him. This verse opens with a declaration. The Lord is my strength. Strength identified. Not just strength in me, but the Lord is my strength. Then, an interesting turn, and my song. Strength becomes melody. The hard times are not just endured but turned into praise. He has become my salvation. The deliverance is personal, immediate. Then, this is my God. I will exalt Him. So when you're quiet, maybe wearied, this verse invites a gentle uplift, strength that becomes song, weakness turned into praise. Let your mind rest on that transformation. 10. 1 Chronicles 16 verse 11. Seek the Lord and His strength. Seek His presence continually. Finally, a verse that doesn't just promise strength but gives the path. Seek God and seek His strength. Seek His presence continually. In the stillness, in the doing, in the waiting, seek. Seeking doesn't mean frantic striving. It means turning your attention again and again to Him. It means acknowledging that your strength doesn't originate in you but in the one you seek. Let this be your closing verse for this list. Keep seeking. Your heart anchored, your gaze lifted. Outro. Thank you for staying with me through these 10 verses on strength in hard times. If this content has touched you, given you peace, or stirred something deep within, I invite you to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss future uploads of encouragement and calm teachings. Also, feel free to leave a comment below. Share which verse spoke to you most and how you'd like to see more content like this. Until next time, may these words live in your heart and may you rest in the strength they promise.